Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. This is my ice cream Watchalong to the Nathaniel Collins vs Cristobal Lorente rematch card. Obviously, got the main event and intriguing main event rematch, but we've also got 3 undercard fights as well. Which the night will start off with Arbuckle versus Leivars for the 12 rounds for the 13 British Super Bantamweight title. Then we move on to Royce and Barney Smith versus Conor McClintock for the 13th British and Commonwealth Super Featherweight titles. Then the co-main event is going to be Aston Brown versus Sam Dee, 10-round contest in the middleweight division. Sam Dee moving up to the middleweight division, which is going to be quite interesting, taking on the hometown man of Aston Brown, who is going to be the favourite. And obviously we've got the main event, Nathaniel Collins versus Cristobal Belluente. It's a massive night. Obviously, Scotland has lost its main star in Josh Taylor due to retirement. Will the boxing come back to Scotland? Is Nathaniel Collins going to be the new star from Scotland as he tries to win this fight and get that world title shot against Bruce Townsend, who is the WBC World Featherweight Champion? Or will Cristobal Belluente have something to say about that? We're now just waiting for the main card to start, because we've had the plenary fights. We have had the plenary fights, so yeah, I bought some mods on. I thought I'll do it. I thought I'll do a bottom mods on for this card, and we got some great domestic matchups actually, because I think Royce and Barney Smith should have it. I think Royce and Barney Smith should have it straightforward. Then Arbuckle versus Leivars, that's going to be a pit and fight for the 13th British Super Bantamweight title. Then we got Aston Brown versus Sam Dee. That's a cracker, an absolute cracker of a tour main event. A real pit and fight, a 50-50 fight to call, especially when you saw Sam Dee. Obviously, Ismail Davis done a fantastic performance. Then Sam Dee back in the Huban first Ben 2 card, I think it was. And then we got an intriguing rematch between Nathaniel Collins and Cristobal Belluente as well, where the first fight ended in a draw. Rightly so for me. I do think the first fight was a draw, because Cristobal Belluente was very crafty in his work in the first fight. Nathaniel Collins wasn't that bad, was he? Nathaniel Collins, to be fair. But I just got a feeling we've done that a bit of a statement performance from Nathaniel Collins tonight, as he also tighten his grip on a world title shot against Bruce Townsend, which we all hope he does get that world title shot as well, which we all hope, because I think he will deserve it. And the user of the Nathaniel Collins versus Cristobal Belluente fight, there's even Davis, isn't there? Even Davis in the waiting as well. So yeah, four fights on this card, and I know people are gonna say, well, there's 5 fights, yeah, but no one cares about a plenary fight. Let's be real. So yes, put that into perspective as well. Obviously, while we're waiting, Conor Ben has signed a multi-fight deal with Super Boxing. Who knew? Who knew? Well, that wasn't a fight with Super Boxing, was it? Let's be real. So we all knew that wasn't. We all knew that wasn't going to be the Super fight deal. So just waiting for this pretty. Why does the zone always do this, man? They are waiting for the main card to start. It's still on the advert for me. This event is now concluded. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. For God's sake. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, that'll be funny, won't it? If I can't fucking date it. Why is it not coming on? All I've got is the event has now concluded. This could be a bit of a waste of time, that's it, wouldn't it? If I can't fucking date it on. Let me think. It would have helped if it was on fucking TNT, wouldn't it? Would have helped. But no, Frank Warren decided to make a move, didn't he? Thanks for that. Fucking hell, what's that on? Always same for me, this event is now concluded. For fuck's sake. This is a fucking nightmare at the moment. Oh no, what's it? Is this Boston? Oh no, it's fucking IBA. I'm not interested in that. Well, this is shit, ain't it? So I basically started a stream and I can't even fucking date it on. And I'm not paying for it. The zone can fuck off. I'm not paying for it. This ain't good, is it? What an idiot I looked. Fuck's sake. Right, here we go. The song. Why is it not? Why can I not find it? Why is it not coming on? Well, I just look a fucking idiot now, don't I? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I found it. It's fine. It's finally came on. Finally came on. Finally, tail to tape. So, first fight, Arbuckle versus Leivars. 12-round contest with vacant British bantamweight title. We got there in the end. Tail to tape. 121.3 pounds for Arbuckle. And yeah, they just showed you tail to tape there. And but yeah, I think Arbuckle will edge this fight for me. He does switch stances from off for southpaw. He's got that in and out movement as well. Leivars is more of an orthodox boxer as well. So it should be a pit and fight. It will be a pit and fight, but I would expect Arbuckle. I think he will get the win in this one. Finally, I managed to find it. Well, not finally, it came on. So let me obviously get the rounds in. Round one. Let's put the. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. So, Leivars is coming out. So I'm trying to think. So this is a 7 p.m. fight. Then we're gonna have a bit of a long break after this fight because there's a preliminary round fight after this, and then we got Royce and Barney Smith coming on as well, and should be a decent card. Should be a decent night of action. As we are now just away and doing our Arbuckle to come out with his entrance. Should be interesting. Like whoever does win this fight, and whoever uses this fight, where do both fighters go next for the winner and the user? Which I will talk about after the fight. Like what fights I would make next for both. So at least with Dylan, he's not messing about. Like Nico getting straight in the win. But yeah, I was pretty panicking at the start. Because my DAZN was on the live event as concluded, and I thought this was done be fucking frozen on that for the whole pretty screen. But managed to find another one. I am watching it on a needle screen as well. Cry me a river. So yeah, there's plenty more Watchalongs coming on my channel, especially bottom Watchalongs. 2nd of May, the biggest fight in probably Japan boxing history. Noah Inoue versus Shunto Nakatani. I will be doing a Watchalong for that. Biggest fight in Japan. 2 pound-for-pound fighters up against each other. So I can't wait for that. Then there will be a Watchalong on the 15th of May. Cowan Tusatsian versus Paddy Donovan, which is an IBF World Title eliminator. Then on Saturday, the following day, I will be doing a fifth hurdle fist versus Dave Allen, bottom Watchalong. And then I will be obviously doing the early morning Watchalong for Tayshaun Davis versus Naya Albright rematch as well. Obviously, first fight ended up being a no contest. I need to find out why on that. I think it might have been for Tayshaun Davis, I see, on Tud's test. I'm pretty sure. But I was waiting to find out on why that was a not contest, the first fight. But yeah, Nico Leivars, 7 wins, 0 defeats, 1 draw from Nottingham. And introducing now Arbuckle, who is from Scotland, obviously from Scotland, so he's the hometown man. Well, he doesn't have the crowd on his side. The perfect 9 wins, 0 defeats, 0 draws, 3 knockouts from Newberhill, Scotland. They don't have to take it on time, don't they? It's pretty introducing. Same height, aren't they? Relatively the same height. I think Dan Arbuckle will have a bit of a reach advantage. But we should be then underway now for round 1 of this first fight of the night on this Torrance vs Rematch 2 main card. And we're underway as Little Leivars, obviously in that awful style, is going to be front-footed fighter here, crossing down. Dan Arbuckle got them, you can see on them overhand rights as well. Well, them overhand hooks down as well. He's very accurate, isn't he, Arbuckle? He is very accurate. But like I said, it will be a pick and fight. Nico Leivars definitely got a good job on him. But for me, Dan Arbuckle is definitely the better boxer. This is why I don't for him to win on points. But nice couple body shots there from Leivars. But yeah, it's good accuracy, isn't it, from Arbuckle? One minute and 43 seconds to go in this first round. The timing and the accuracy of Arbuckle's shots definitely landing here. It's not been a bad first round, to be fair. Not been a bad first round. Both have definitely landed shots. I think Arbuckle's definitely landed the better shots here, in my opinion. I think he's landed more than Leivars for me. But yeah, like I said with doing Arbuckle, he can definitely switch stances. He's currently boxing on the back foot at the moment, but he can definitely box over foot if he needs to, in my opinion. Definitely been an eventful first round. Normally first rounds are normally quiet, aren't they, checking each other out, but both have definitely landed. Landed shots, but I do think Arbuckle has definitely landed the more, has definitely landed more for me. And that is round one. And I do start that round to Arbuckle. Very close first round, very competitive first round. But I do think Arbuckle has definitely, I wouldn't say definitely won that first round, but definitely for me, he definitely won that first round for me. Because I feel his time and his accuracy was the difference in that round for me. I mean, Leivars did catch him with a jab, didn't he? But and he did catch him with another jab there. But I just feel Arbuckle did the. I feel he landed. Apart from that, I think Arbuckle did more in that round than Leivars, apart from the two jabs that did catch Arbuckle from Leivars. So, but yeah, close first round. But I definitely edged it towards Arbuckle in that one. Leivars is obviously a Mansfield Town fan, so it's on his bottom shorts. And that's the thing for me with Leivars, even though apart from them two moments where he landed the jabs on Arbuckle in the first round, he does throw a lot of punches, but they're a lot of air punches for me, where they just miss Arbuckle for me. Nice 1-2 there from Arbuckle. Only thing with Arbuckle is he's just got no power, has he? He's just got no power. So I don't see Arbuckle win by stoppage personally. I really don't. But I think he's always been mostly boxing on the back foot, hasn't he, in his fights? Even though he can definitely box off foot as well, but that's only when he's done through the trenches and he probably needs to win rounds. So I think there's been less action in this round compared to the first round, which will probably suit Arbuckle, in my opinion. Oh, nice left hook there from Arbuckle to the side of the head of Leivars, but Leivars responds well. Uh, 42 seconds remaining of this second round. I think that is good shot from Leivars there. I think it was all hand wide, which made Arbuckle crouch down. I tell you what, I think I might give this round to the Leivars, because I do think Leivars in the second half of this round, towards the end of this round, has definitely, because Arbuckle's definitely missing a lot of shots here, has missing a lot of shots this round. I do give that round to the Leivars. I do believe that was a better round from Leivars. It was a more more quieter than the first round, but I do give that round to Leivars. And I do have it 1-1 at the moment. I did Arbuckle the first round, and I did Leivars the second round. Nice uppercut, yeah, it was a nice uppercut and a nice hook as well. Arbuckle did respond, but I do feel Leivars landed more that round. So yeah. Is John Shaw Cowden fight up next? Yeah, it is, but that's when I'll be taking the break. I'm not really covering that fight personally, with all due respect, because I'll be taking the break after this fight, and I'm not really going to be covering it. So yeah, that fight will be next. Who's winning so far? I currently have it Yevel. I did Arbuckle the first round, and I did Leivars the second round. So I did Arbuckle the first round, but I do think Leivars definitely, for me, done more in the second round. Cal Frampton has it 2 rounds to Leivars. I don't agree with that. I did Arbuckle the first round, but Leivars definitely won the second round, so I do agree with him on that. If Leivars, for me, if Leivars can just continue with this presser, I actually think he could actually swing the fight in his favor. Leivars, because it's all right. It's all right. Arbuckle bossing the back foot, but Arbuckle, for me, the dangers of bossing the back foot is Leivars is the man who is done be obviously throwing more punches and will try and sway the judges as well, especially with Leivars' style. Nice hook there from Leivars. He needs to do more, Arbuckle, this round. He needs to do more, because Leivars definitely winning this round as well. I mean, did Leivars have a bit of a round off in the first round? Probably. But Leivars turned off strong in the second round and this round as well. He just has power, doesn't he, Arbuckle? That's power. So, I don't think these soft hooks from Arbuckle is any danger at all. Uh, 40 seconds remaining of this third round, and at the moment it's currently Leivars' round for me. He's been smart here, Leivars. Like he's done in, then he's done back out, isn't he? Once he lands, which is very smart from Leivars, which he wasn't doing in the first round for me. But this is better from Arbuckle with them combinations there. And yeah, for me, Leivars definitely won that round. Yeah, I think Arbuckle knows that as well, because Arbuckle gave him a bit of a gesture there to say, yeah, you won that round. So I currently have it. This is my store card at the moment. I gave the first round to Arbuckle, second round to Leivars, and the third round to Leivars as well. So we are going to be on round 4. Let me see the comments. That's cool. I'm just curious if once it's too big for him. Leivars is walking down way to the scrap. Competed to the scrap, or not round 4 yet. But that's what Leivars needs to do for me. He always needs to walk him down, because he'll actually sway the judges, won't he, in his favour if you do that. If you walk your opponent down, because the way Arbuckle's fighting at the moment, bottom on the back foot, that ain't done be done to try and sway the judges, is it? Obviously, Scottish crowd may sway the judges, but for me, Leivars definitely winning this fight at the moment. And I did expect it to be a close fight, but I thought Arbuckle would win. I said Arbuckle will win a close fight, a close pick-em fight, and at the moment, it is a pick-em fight at the moment. But for me, Leivars is looking like definitely the favourite to win this fight at the moment with the way it's going. Arbuckle needs to do more. Maybe needs to switch the orthodox Arbuckle, but is that going to suit Leivars? And it's better. This is better from Arbuckle with the combinations there. As Leivars, it is a proper scrap here. Good job there from Leivars. I do feel like my prediction for this fight. I feel like my prediction for this fight might actually be 31 because whenever Arbuckle lands, it just has no impact at all. Yeah, it lands, but yeah, with Leivars' style for me, at the moment, Leivars, it looks like would he win this fight by shutout, if I'm being honest with you. But Leivars definitely doing the right thing, walking him down, because the judges like them fighters who walk their opponents down. That's what sways the judges on the scorecards. I just think Leivars done more. He's done more in this fight than Arbuckle. Which I'm quite shocked about because I have seen Arbuckle fight southpaw and fight orthodox. At the moment, he doesn't need to fight fucking orthodox because at the moment, I got Leivars winning this round as well. Even though I don't think there's been much action this round compared to the last two rounds. I think Arbuckle's team, for me, needs to have a word in his ear. Because at the moment, it's 3-1. It is 3-1 to Leivars for me. Leivars, for me, won rounds 2 to 4. I did Arbuckle the first round, but maybe that's because Leivars had a bit of a round off in the first round, checking him out. Yeah, the jabs from Leivars were the difference in that round for me. And that's, for me, definitely 10-9 to Leivars. I will add up the total score. And Leivars winning, in my opinion. I completely agree. I got Leivars winning 3-1. And, the referees waved it off. What's happened here? Is it a cut eye? Yeah, the referees waved it off. I need to see Leivars' eye. Like, I didn't even know it was that bad. Let's have a look. For me, then Arbuckle got away with it. Arbuckle got away with it in this fight. Totally got away with it. For me. That's a real shame. It really is. Oh yeah, his eye. Fucking hell. Let's have a look at it. Yes. I think that it was a shot that landed in the first round, wasn't it? Wow, he got away with that. I don't think one. Arbuckle was landing. He was landing the Leivars, but for me, I thought Leivars was winning the fight. I thought he did more, and that was outworking him. But this shows, doesn't it? This shows in boxing, doesn't it? Like the timing of the shots was definitely with Arbuckle, wasn't it? And accuracy as well. So yeah, I got it right in the end. I did say Arbuckle would win, but tell you what, it's been gifted it, hasn't he, by the referee? It's gifted the win by the referee, and could we see a rematch? Yeah, that is boxing at the end of the day. Could we see a rematch between these two? Because the Leivars will feel hard done by. He'll feel hard done by, won't he? So we could see a rematch between the two of them. Oh, hang on. I had to mute my microphone there because I thought it was in door to points. I thought he would have went to the start card, to be fair. Because if he went to the start card, the Ivers definitely won. He was definitely winning on the start card for me. But yeah, Dan Arbuckle is now British Super Bantamweight champion. Bit of a death really, wasn't it? A death by the referee. Let me just hang on. Dan Arbuckle. I'm just trying to put it in the ticker here. Or you can put it on the banner. It'd be interesting to see what's next for both fighters. I would love to see the rematch. I would love to see the rematch personally because the Ivers will probably say, I think the Ivers and Mikey saw the Ivers will probably feel hard done by because due to his eye, for me, due to his eye, and maybe they can work on that as a team, to be more better defensively. Because if it was more better defensively, the Ivers wins this fight by a complete shutout for me. But end of the day, that's boxing. I'm not gonna ban on about it anymore. So and there we go. Hang on. There we go. And that is the first result of the night. So what next for both fighters? Well, you could have the rematch between these two. They could have go straight into a rematch next because the Ivers feel hard done by. Or you could have these fights where Nico Ivers comes back in a more winnable fight against Brad Foster. That'll be a good comeback for the Ivers, and then Arbuckle against Brad Strand, which will be I actually think would suit Arbuckle more better, Brad Strand, because that would just be the battle of the champs, won't it, between Arbuckle and Brad Strand, in my opinion. So Brad Strand needs a fight as well. So why not make that fight as well? And But yeah, either the rematch between Arbuckle and Leivars, or if it's not the rematch, I'll get to see these fights next for both fighters. But yeah, if it's not the rematch, I'll get to see these fights next, in my opinion. So, broken Arbuckle, so he could be out for quite a while then, couldn't he? Because the time that proves that I shot recovered, then Arbuckle versus Pradspan probably makes sense next then, doesn't it? To be fair. Let's see what Josh Taylor has to say. That's fair, to be fair. Josh Taylor, being honest, to be fair. Not the way he said not the way Arbuckle wants to win it. But end of the day, he'll take it, won't he? Yeah, at the end of the day. So John Joe Cowden next, 18 years old. Fucking hell, I thought he was older than that. To be fair. Hodget's 31 years old, so pretty much another journeyman opponent for Cowden. Pretty much. Yes, said that comment back up about middleweight for Townsend. Oh yeah, that's your UFC 162 bid for him. I was. It's hard to tell, isn't it? It's hard to tell. Who's fighting next? John Shaw Cowden, and then some journeyman called Hodgetts. From Portsmouth, to be fair. From Portsmouth. Oh, he's a Portsmouth fan. Hodgetts. But yeah, John Shaw Cowden from my neck of the woods, Carlo. I need to be honest, and I need to be honest. I do think there's a lot of hype around John Shaw Cowden. I do think there is a lot of hype around him. I don't like overhyping him, personally. I don't like overhyping him and overweighting him, if I'm being honest with you. I can't remember which fight it was. Was it the first fight? His first professional fight or his second professional fight? Where he looked terrible. He looked terrible to me. When I mean by terrible, like, he was still getting hit. So, you see what his end But yeah, let's see how he gets on here. For me, I'm not overrating him, and I'm not overhyping him either. Let's see how good he really is in a professional boxing then. Because it's all good. It's all good with their amateur background and all that. But yes, see him in professional boxing. I'm not going to be judging him on this fight. He's against a journeyman. He's against a journeyman, for God's sake. So he should be getting this journeyman out, in my opinion. So quite shocked, to be honest with you. I thought John Howden would be fighting on the preliminary, to be fair. I wouldn't say he deserves to be on the main card, personally, but that's just my opinion. I'm not really going to be covering this fight, personally, so if you don't like it, I do apologise, but there's no point in me covering this fight because we all know what's going to happen. It's against a journeyman, for God's sake. He is against a journeyman, so the main fights I'm really looking at is obviously I've done the first fight. I'm going to be covering the Royce and Barney Smith on this card as well, Sam Dee and Nathaniel as well. So let's have a discussion. Wow, this fight is going on. Is he big for middleweight? Let's see how he does. Here. Because for me, I thought he was a super welterweight, but that was just me. Yeah, there's no point covering this fight. Let's be real, no point covering it because it's pretty 4 rounds. It's 4 rounds, for God's sake. He's already trying to go for the knockout here. Yes, the fight has started, but I'm not really that interested in it, to be honest. We all know what's going to happen here. There we go. Knocked him down straight away. Fuck it. Terrible. This opponent's terrible, look. Pure bin man. Pure bin man. So basically, a bin man was being picked for John Howden. First round knockout for John Howden. It is what it is. It's what we expected. He's a journeyman. And I can't judge him. I'm sorry. I can't judge him on this. Yes, see him against real opponents. Yes, see if he's any good against real opposition. What a complete waste of time. Starboy, he better be Starboy with all this hype. Otherwise, he may be Stardust once he fights real opponents. People be like, oh, but he needs to have these opponents. I agree. I completely agree. But if you got this hype around him, how comes Royce and Barney Smith went in a real step up straight away against Danny Quartermain, and there was a lot of hype around Barney Smith, by the way, and Barney Smith dealt with him well. There's a lot of hype around John Howden, but yeah, he's only faced journeyman so far. Crazy work. Crazy. the dies Yimpen. Let's see a replay of this. Oh my fucking god. He don't hit his ear. Fucking, what the fuck is this, man? What the fuck? I need to see another replay of this. Oh, it's his right hook. That's it. I was going to say, how the fuck can you get knocked out by getting hit on the ear? No, it's his. It wasn't his left hook, it was his right hook when he was dumbed down. That knocked him down. But yeah, it's still a pathetic opponent. Pathetic. Terrible. What a terrible opponent, honestly. Just be happy. Just be happy for him. The problem is, it's not just John Shaw Cowden, though. There's a lot of prospects where people overhyped them, but yet they've only put them up against journeyman. What do you expect? I expected that. Why did they do this non-weight about who to announce the winner? But now we all know who won. He won by first round knockout. No, he would all he would all the interviewing him. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Dev Sani. Dev Sani, who's a fucking bad Talia for Frank Warren. Oh my god, tough opponents. Oh, tough opponents. What is he talking about? So basically, this guy, this journeyman, 5 wins, 6 defeats. Cool. Cool story. Tough opponent. Get out of here. Oh, you're just jealous. You're just jealous. No, I'm not jealous at all. I need to see him against real opponents. It's as simple as that. Opponents who are actually fight back. It's all done. It's all done with all this. He's had these opponents in his fucking amateur days. Come on. Starboy. Let's see if he's Starboy when the real opponents start dancing. Because at the moment, I think he's going to be Stardust. How about that? Where another one that's hyped up. But anyways, the real hype is up next. Royce and Barney Smith. That's the real hype. He's done be up against Conor McIntosh. 12-round contest for the fifth and British and Commonwealth Super Featherweight titles. Be interested to see where Barney Smith does next. It really would be when he wins this fight. There's a lot of potential fights for him after this. The likes of Wayne Darner, the likes of Reese Biotti, the likes of Archie Sharp, Liam Dillon, Trust Padgett as well. I mean, that's another fight for him as well. So yeah, Royce and Barney Smith, he's the real hype. He's the real hype for me. So, and he could actually be the star boy for Frank Warren, in my opinion. So, I'm not be a star boy in Potser. Talking of a star boy, Moses Atoma is on the advert. So up next, Royce and Barney Smith versus Conor McIntosh. 12-round contest with 13th place and Tom Wells in featherweight titles. I think Barney Smith should be straightforward for Barney Smith this fight. Barney Smith's got that spiteful style, hasn't he? Got that spiteful style, got the ounce of pedigree. He likes to control the pace. He likes to control the pace of the fight. He can have fast, high-tempo starts as well. Completely still Danny Quarterman, which was a real big step up. Don't get me wrong, it was actually a big step up for Royce and Barney Smith, as we all know what Danny Quarterman's done in his career, and he completely stilled him. So this is where the real hype is on this card for me. And he's got high volume as well. Conor McIntosh, for me, he lost to Chandler, didn't he? All them years ago. I don't see Conor McIntosh causing any problems for Royce and Barney Smith here. And this is where the real hype is on this card. This is Royce and Barney Smith. That's the real hype on this card for me. And yes, obviously he needs to look good, Royce and Barney Smith, because of the potential fights he could have after this. Yes, I mentioned before, guys of Wayne Darner, Josh Padgett, Reece Biotti. I think Reece Biotti could be the right next step up for Barney Smith, because Biotti, well experienced at this level, at the same level as Barney Smith, and that would be the big step up for him. But he got the eyes of Archie Sharp and Liam Dillon as well. So not a fight for Barney Smith after this fight. Obviously, you would expect him to win this fight for me. And we shall wait. We shall wait for this fight. We are waiting for the entrances, the walkouts of both fighters. So Barney Smith, 22 years old. Conor McIntosh, 31 years old. Royce and Barney Smith, his weight is 129.8. McIntosh, 129.5. Pretty much the same height. 15-0 record for Barney Smith. 15 wins, 7 knockouts. Conor McIntosh has lost 2 fights and won 10 with just the 1 knockout. I'll probably get scared off now. I'll probably get scared off because I wasn't that impressed. Because I'm not for overhyping a certain fighter on this card. Why should I overhype him? Because he's always fought it's journeyman so far. Unlike Royce and Barney Smith, who was up against Danny Quarterman in one of his early fights, which is a real step up, by the way. So Conor McIntosh is coming out now. This would be an upset, wouldn't it? It would be an upset if he beat Barney Smith, to be fair. For me, I feel it will be a complete shutout for me in Barney Smith's favour. I would expect it to be a shutout. He is talented, isn't he, Barney Smith? He is talented, not a hype. Got a potential as well. And that Danny Quartermain victory, statement victory, that. Because Danny Quartermain is no mud. No mud at all. And Barney Smith absolutely stilled him. I didn't think Barney Smith would use the fight. This Quartermain, I didn't think he would use. Guess with his talent. But I thought it would be a difficult night for him. And it ended up not being a difficult night for him. Absolutely stilled him. No messing about from Barney Smith. He's now already walked to the win. Obviously, his trainer is Ben Davison, one of the best trainers in Boston, isn't he? Is Ben Davison. So that ain't bad either to have Ben Davison in your corner as well. Only thing with Boyce and Barney Smith is just they have the power, isn't it? They have the power. Could he stop this man? Yeah, I think he's capable of a stoppage, but he's obviously not capable of a knockout. But he's definitely capable of a stoppage in this fight, especially with when he can make fast, high tempo starts. And I feel he's just levels above Conor McIntosh here, especially with Conor McIntosh's age as well. Conor McIntosh is from Port Talbot, Wales. So he would have travelled, wouldn't he? He would have travelled very far. Actually, he would have travelled quite a long way from Wales to Glasgow. Wow, Boyce and Barney Smith. All indulged, Boyce and Barney Smith. From Southampton, England. That'll be a big fight, actually, wouldn't it? That'll be a big fight, actually, Watson Barney Smith versus Wayne Darner. That would actually be a big fight. Yeah, Smith's fighting now. Wayne Darner versus Watson Barney Smith. That's a huge potential fight, isn't it? Have that at St Mary's as well. But there then is it a stadium fight because of the names? But the recognisable names in Southampton, aren't they? So why not? Why not have that fight? Darner versus Barney Smith as a potential fight in Southampton. The fight's not started yet, has it? The fight's not started yet. How can I do the stores when the fight's not started yet? Oh, just fucking ban this fucking idiot. Nah, I had to ban him because he's just becoming annoying. But yeah, round one is underway. And already Watson Barney Smith's accuracy is coming into play here. Oh, beautiful. He's actually is beautiful to us, isn't he? He's beautiful to us already. McIntosh, to be fair, is the front-footed fighter here. So he'll try and give it a door, but I think Royce Barney Smith will also be too stiff for him as well. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Beautiful after see from Barney Smith. It's them overhands, isn't it? It's them overhands he does when he's boxing the back foot. It's just beautiful. Oh, McIntosh. He did the hand there. Didn't I? I think we got a little bit too excited by Barney Smith there. But he's fighting back, McIntosh. I don't think it'd be enough, though. I do think Barney Smith still have a shutout performance. Oh, he's fighting back, you know, McIntosh. So, but to be fair, I think they were landing on Barney Smith's clubs, to be fair. Let's be real. Oh, did you hook there? Yeah, I do think I think he's winning this round. Done it one, Barney Smith. I do think he is winning this round, but he is getting a bit too excited here because there were moments there from McIntosh where he actually did land a couple combinations. Good jab there. Good jab to the body as well. Oh, nice hook from Barney Smith there. Very accurate. He is very accurate, Barney Smith. Even though McIntosh is falling back, I don't think they're having any impact from Barney Smith, to be honest with you. I think it's just good defensive work from Barney Smith. But yeah, I do think that's definitely a Barney Smith round for me. Just needs to calm down a bit. Just needs to calm down, Barney Smith. Because on another day, another boxer could have landed on him there. So, but yeah, 10-9 to Barney Smith. I think he did just enough in that round for me. Even though McIntosh, it felt like McIntosh did have a bit of joy when he was fighting back. But yeah, Barney Smith for me definitely won that round. Oh, nice. That was nice. That uppercut, that jab, then the shot to the body, and then that shot as well. That all hand fight as well. And now on to round two. McIntosh trying to make this very ugly for Barney Smith. And hard work by putting him up against the ropes. So yeah, there'll be a lot of Kinson. I think McIntosh will definitely do a lot of Kinson in this fight as well. This is already done, to be fair. Oh, nice. The timing's dud from Barney Smith, isn't it? The timing is dud as Barney Smith falls to the floor. This very, very scrappy when that happens, to be fair. The referee given McIntosh a bit of a warning because he's done this at the start of the round as well. By pushing him off against the ropes. Nice left hook there from Barney Smith. Oh, nice uppercut. I think that uppercut landed there. It might not have landed, but I thought it did land there for me. Oh, nice. Nice 1-2 from Barney Smith. Oh, nice. Oh, rugby combinations. Rugby 1-2s there. Shot to the body, and that is knocked down. Knocked down by Barney Smith. Beautiful knockdown there with that hook and the deadly body shot there. And Barney Smith will now look to close this fight out. Oh, and he's knocked him down again. Beautiful from Barney Smith. And that could be the end for Conor McIntosh. Beautiful performance from Barney Smith. And this is McIntosh's last chance. And the referee's going to jump in here. Yeah, the referee has to jump in now. Yeah, done. It's done. And it's done. Beautiful bottom performance from Barney Smith, who I did question his power. I did question Barney Smith's power, but I did say he is capable of stopping this guy. Second round stoppage for Royce and Barney Smith with the 3 knockdowns and just a beautiful performance straight away. A beautiful statement performance from Royce and Barney Smith. Beautiful to watch. The timing, the accuracy as well. Look at this. This is the real hype, ain't it? This is the real hype for me. None of that carry on in the last fight. This is the real hype. And there we are. And that is the result. Beautiful bottom performance. Beautiful timing of the shots from Royce and Barney Smith. And the statement performance. It's going to be interesting to see what's next for Royce and Barney Smith. Be interesting to see what's next for him. In terms of what the fights in the path, what could be for Royce and Barney Smith, Reece Biotti, is that the right step up next for him? Reece Biotti, because Reece Biotti's getting on now, isn't he? He's getting on. Is Reece Biotti? Is that the right step up? Or is that a bit too ritzy still for Barney Smith? Do you need to put him in against the likes of Archie Sharp or Jim Dillon, them sort of opponents? Because I do think the long-term path for me, the long-term path will be a potential fight with Wayne Darner at Southampton, and a potential fight with Josh Padgett, who could potentially be a world champion, to be fair. Josh Padgett. I'm not saying he will be a world champion, but that's another potential fight as well. they're definitely the future long-term opponents for me, for Royce and Barney Smith. I think Reece Belluente needs to come year to one still in Barney Smith's career. I do think the fights I would make next are definitely Liam Dillon, Archie Sharp, them sort of fights. Then you go in against Reece Belluente before going in against Wayne Darner and Josh Padgett. So let me know down below in the comments if you agree with me on that path for Royce and Barney Smith. And let's see what he has to say. Right, I'm here. I'm back. But yeah, he said Royce and Barney Smith. He's looking at the Wayne Dana fight as a potential long-term fight for one in the future. He said that will be a big fight in Southampton. But yeah, that's for the future. That's what he said. So, and I completely agree. No need to rush him just yet. Like I said, that's the path I'll go down. I'll probably have Archie Sharp and Liam Dillon as the first two fights for Barney Smith. The next two fights, then the Reese Biotti as like the third fight, because Reese Biotti was a former world title challenger. Don't forget. And then fight the likes of Wayne Dana, Josh Paddy as well. Royce and Barney Smith, he'll probably be three? He'll fight 3 or 4 times this year. So obviously including this one. So I think the right step up for me for Barney Smith next would be like an Ash Sharp, Liam Dillon, something like that. And by the way, Conor McIntosh should fight one of Ash Sharp and Liam Dillon as well. I can see that happening as well. So, but yeah. Next is, what's the next fight? 10-round contest in the middleweight division between Aston Brown, who is from Scotland, and Sam Deey. It's a close fight to call, this one, because this is a cracker of a core main event for me. Sam Deey loves to cut off the win, and very effective, isn't he? Sam Deey does the high volume and does with the body work. Aston Brown is technically skilled, good counter puncher, very efficient defensively and resilient as well. So it's a real pick and fight for me. And as you see down my prediction, Sam Deey moving up to middleweight after fighting a super welterweight. I won't be shocked if Sam Deey wins, but I've done off for Aston Brown to just edge it on points. Should be a close fight. This one should go the distance. There's no fight so far I've done the distance. Because we saw Dylan Arbuckle versus Nico Leivars. Even though Nico Leivars was winning the fight on my scorecard, obviously he had to retire due to an eye injury, which gifted Dylan Arbuckle the British Super Bantamweight title. And of course, we saw a furious statement performance from Royce and Barney Smith, stopping Conor McIntosh inside 2 rounds with 3 knockdowns as well. As a preview, they're currently previewing the Wayne Dana versus Manesi fight, which is coming up in June time. Is it June time? I think it is. You can maybe have Royce and Barney Smith on the Wayne Dana card. That will build it up even more, won't it? It's an interesting move for Sam Deey, isn't it? Moving up to middleweight. You see how if he can still be effective at middleweight as well. Aston Brown's more natural at that weight, which is why I also done for Brown to win on points. We saw the performance Ismail Davis put in then Sam Deey as well. It's all about how much has Sam Deey got yet for me, in my opinion. To be fair, I've only been live for an hour and 36 minutes. So I've only got 2 more fights remaining. Got the tour main event coming up next, and we've got the main event as well. So I think this might be done. This ice cream muscle might be done under 3 hours. So probably looking at 2.5 hours where I'll probably be done. But that's because some of the fights is done quick, haven't it? Which I don't mind, to be fair. Which I don't mind, because the quicker the fights are done, the quicker and get some pretty cheap. So yeah, it's Tony on our advert at the moment. So, big fight schedule: Inoue versus Nathaniel, 2nd of May on Saturday. Benavides versus Gilberto Ramirez on the same day. Fabio Wardy versus Daniel Dubois, Saturday, the 9th of May. Herdevis versus Dave Allen, 16th of May. Usyk versus Rico Verhoeven, 23rd of May in Giza, the Pyramids of Giza. But yeah, Inoue versus Nakatani, fucking hell. That is the battle, isn't it? Biggest fight in Japan. They're just talking about the next fight coming up. Sonya Attenborough. Sonya Attenborough's last fight. Amaseo Pabon, that's how you pronounce it, is done for he's supporting Cristobal Lorente. He's either supporting Cristobal Lorente or he thinks Lorente will win. Or it could be both. What a career, by the way, Josh Taylor had. What a career. Undisputed champion in Scotland. Well, I say undisputed champion. We know what happened in the first fight against Jack Catterall. Probably was the end of Josh Taylor, wasn't it? Start the end for him. But at the end of the day, Josh Taylor, undisputed champion as well. Aston Brown, 9 wins, 0 defeats, 0 draws. Sam Dee, 18 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw. So Sam Dee's had more fights, despite Aston Brown's more older than Sam Dee. They're both relatively the same height, aren't they? Sam Dee weighed in at 160 pounds, dead on. Aston Brown weighed in at 159.4 pounds. And once again, it's a middleweight division where it's a wide open division as well. Because I don't think anyone's particularly good in the middleweight division. Tyler Sadama's now moved up to super middleweight, so had some days coming out to walk out. Obviously lost to Ismail Davis, drew with Onani. Obviously stopped Chapman, defeated US Queen, and obviously knocked out Ace Corey in 2023. So he's had 2 years out, hasn't he? Before them 3 fights. Before the last 3 fights, Sam Dee. So it's an interesting fight, I say. It is quite an interesting fight, this one, because we don't know how much Sam Dee's got yet. Aston Brown, this be Aston Brown's 10th fight. But it's the perfect fight, isn't it, for Aston Brown? Perfect fight for him. Perfect step up for him as well. But yeah, I do think it's true 50-50, isn't it? True 50-50. There's questions about both fighters. Is this a step up too early for Aston Brown? How much has Sam Dee got yet? I have done for Aston Brown shots on points. I think it's done me one of them fights where it's done be very close on start hard, and I think it will be a close fight as well. It could go either way, but I am under for Aston Brown to win on points, as that is my prediction. Sam Dee from London, England. Fuck now, he would have travelled far, wouldn't he? Aston Brown from Castor, the hometown man. Definitely is the hometown man. So, to have a lot of crowd on his side as well. So it's after 8:45. We should be done by 10 p.m. Depending on what the main event's like as well. But yeah, round one is about to get underway for this tour main event. And we're underway. Obviously, Aston Brown, lots of UTIs, that jab, while Sam Dee will have to try and find the inside. Nice 1-2 from Sam Dee there. But Aston Brown does hand back. Hand the 1-2 back. It's got an interesting style, hasn't he, Aston Brown? It's got an interesting style where a lot of movement, a lot of head movement, and a lot of movement with his arms as well to try and defend. Nice 1-2 from DE, but nice counters there from Aston Brown as well. I actually think there could be a lot of 10-10 rounds in this, to be fair. A lot of 10-10 rounds because it is a true pitch and fight between these two. Nice body shot from Sam Dee. But a nice response there from Aston Brown as well. Oh, nice hook there from Dee. The thing with Aston Brown is there is a sign where he does leave himself open. Aston Brown looking to try and put Sam Dee on the back foot. I think the thing with Sam Dee though, Sam Dee is more effective when he's fighting on the inside, in my personal opinion. But so far, oh, nice 1-2 from Aston Brown. I think one of the hooks did land, but I don't think the other one did. I think Sam Dee moved himself out of the way. Can someone nick this round? Or will it be a 10-10 round, this one? Did either nick that round for me? No, I'm going to go for a 10-10 in that round. And it wasn't a 10-10 round where it was boring. Both of them landed. Both of them landed in that first round. So I'm asking to go for a 10-10 in that round, where actually both of them did land some nice shots. Well, some accurate shots, I would say. Now on to round 2. Yeah, it's like a side foot style, isn't it, for Aston Brown, where he does forward, but with the side feet. Yeah, there'll be a lot of this going on as well. There may be a lot of Kingston going on as well. And that's what I'm saying. That's why Sam Dee, that's what it's very effective at. Nice shot to the hip on Brown. And to the side of the head as well. I'll read the comments in a minute. It's been been very quiet in the second round compared to the first round. I don't think there's been as much landed here. Conte's curse here. Conte's curse. After I said that, they're now starting to land again. But again, I don't feel either fighter, like the first round. Again, I don't think either fighter's nicking this round for me. Nice uppercut there from Dee. Nice hook there from Dee then. Nice response from Aston Brown. And then I have to start that at 10-10. For the final minute, they were both random, weren't they? Accurate shots. So it's all level for me. Definitely all level so far. Oh, is it? Oh, hang on. No, I see. How did that round actually to Sam Dee? No, I see. I think Sam Dee nicked that. I think he nicked that round for me, Sam Dee. Now I watched it back. So yeah, I'm off for Sam Dee, I see, to win that round. Now on to round 3. Hey mate, sorry, I had to rush out. It's a core main event. It's a core main event, so you've missed a lot. The first fight ended. The first fight was weird. Okay, even though Nico Leivars won the fight, he had to retire due to his eye being shut. So then Arbuckle got gifted the British title early on. Oh, it's even not here. But he did miss a furious performance from Barney Smith. A furious performance as he stopped Connor with Hintot inside 2 rounds with the 3 knockdowns. Sam D's getting joy here. The thing is with Atom Brown, he dives in too much. And that allows Sam D, who's definitely worked on his movement, hasn't he? Definitely worked on bottom and the back foot to get some joy. And he is definitely having joy in this round. And at the moment, it looks like Sam D still has a lot to give in this sport. I knew I should have went for Sam D. I knew it. But the thing is, though, I didn't know if Sam D had a lot yet after that defeat to Ismail Davis. But it looks like he's adapted. And he's frustrating. He's definitely frustrating Atom Brown here. and I'll give that round to Sam D then. So Sam D won rounds 2 to 3. Typical, I miss almost everything. He's bottom well here, D. I mean, the first round, Atom Brown was the only one. The first round, both of them were quite active in their work, the volume work. But rounds 2 to 3, Sam D nicked round 2. And Sam D comfortably won round 3. Atom Brown needs to be more active. Like, it's all good coming forward like this for Atom Brown, but it's basically the start is Deontay Wilder. Get your hand up. Get it up. And I don't mean frozen, get it up either. And by the way, Royce and Barney Smith is the real hype. Is the real hype on this card as well. Unlike a certain someone who fought on the main card, who fights journeyman. Wow, crazy work. Starboy, my Star Ducks. I think there's a bruise there, isn't there? I think there's a bruise on the left eye. Is it the left eye? I'm trying to think of Atom Brown. More joy here for Sam D. Nice hook. Oh, nice hook to the body as well. Good job from Sam D. Good work. This is what Sam D needs to do. Looks like he's adapted by bottom the back foot and using and adapted his win IQ as well. when normally we know Sandy for being an effective inside fighter as well. Nice 1-2 then. 50 seconds remaining. Yeah, he's just frustrating, that's some clown, isn't he? He definitely has some clown missed with that 1-2. 10 seconds remaining. Yeah, Sam D's just laughing at him. And it looks like Sam D moving up to middleweight. He's hit the jackpot here, Sam D, moving up to middleweight. And he's looking very good. Looking very good, Sam D. And at the moment, when I thought it was going to be a close fight, I thought Aston Brown will exit. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be a shutout in Sam D's favour. But I did ask questions about both of them, because this was always going to be a step up for Aston Brown. That was the question about Aston Brown, with the step up. And the other question was how much Sandy had yet. And he's just like moving up to middleweight. He's hit the jackpot. Now on to round 5. What the fuck? Get your fucking hands, though. What's Aston Brown doing? He's on the front foot and he's just standing there. To be honest, I thought the first round was a tie. But yeah, second, third, and fourth round, it's all Sam D. Yeah, so nice 1-2 from Sam D. And he has Aston Brown hurt here. And at the moment, Aston Brown's team is definitely looking at him thinking could be curtains here. So Sam D's shot is having more effect on Aston Brown, in my opinion. Oh, nice 1-2. Oh, nice combinations here, and Aston Brown's knocked down, and now, yeah, Aston Brown saying he's fucking done, and now Sam D can close the show here, potentially. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Brilliant stoppage win for Sam D, who stops Aston Brown in round 5. Yeah, it's an early night at the moment, isn't it? It's an early night. I'm fair play to him. Quite emotional. He is very emotional, Sam D as well. And for me, it was just a step up too far for Aston Brown. Aston Brown will come again. He'll come again, but it was just a step up too early for Aston Brown. And yeah, again, glorious performance. Bit like watching Barney Smith, glorious performance from Sam D. And Sam D proves me one and says, yeah, Chris, I've got more to give. Great to see. We saw the adaptability from Sam D as well. He boxed on the back foot for the early rounds, and once he saw Aston Brown hurt, he went for it. Sam D. Oh, beautiful body shot. Nice 1-2 combination there. And more combinations here. Nice overhand right as well. Nice cut to the body as well. Nice combinations again to knock Aspinall down. And it was curtains after that. Yeah, you saw that wobble, didn't you? You saw that wobble. Nice uppercut. This was after he got up Aspinall. Yeah, fantastic stoppers win for Sam Dee. And yeah, he still not stiff, Sam Dee. It looks like moving up to middleweight for Sam Dee has hit the jackpot for him. And now, what's next for Sam Dee? We all wonder. What's next for Sam Dee. So I am gonna make the fights out, make next for both fighters. And these are the fights I would make next. Sam Dee versus Ty Denny. Day it on. Yes, day it on. What a fight that will be. Sam Dee versus Ty Denny. Even on the Queensbury Shore, potentially. That's a main event. I think Sam Dee deserves that fight. As well. I think that'll be an absolute cracker between Sam Dee and Ty Denny. And for Aspinall, someone like Derek Asase, who's now a gatekeeper for all these British domestic middleweights, like George Yedard, like Fitzroy and all these. Like George Yedard and all these, and Denzel Bentley and all them. Sam Dee versus Ty Denny, that's a main event. That's a main event for me. And that's a cracker of a fight. Between two pretty good domestic fighters. Maybe Derek Asase versus Aspinall. That may be again still a bit of a step up for Aspinall because Derek Asase is no mud, but Derek Asase is a gatekeeper, so that's the fight I would make next for Aspinall. Aspinall will come back. He'll come back. Still, well, I say still early in his career. He's 35 years old. I think Aspinall actually needs these fights now. He needs these fights. He can't really have a tune-up, to be honest with you, for his age. And Sam Dee is looking promising. It's looking promising for Sam Dee because you look at the middleweight division. For me, Janabeth is on the failed drugs test. He's on. Looks like he's on the ban. Carlos Adames has stepped up to super middleweight. You'd expect all the world titles to be stripped and all be vacant. And there's whose opportunity there for Sam Dee. I even Ty Denny as well. So, isn't it funny after one performance for Sam Dee, despite that defeat at Ismail Davis, after this performance since Aspinall, it all of a sudden looks promising for Sam Dee. As we all know, the middleweight division is the most wide open division in boxing. It's the most wide open division in boxing. You've got Brad Pauls, who deserves a title shot, a world title shot. Denzel Bentley, who deserves to be elevated, yes, be real, to a world champion. He can't be waiting around for Janabek to try and get back from his ban. And you got George Liddard, who is, for me, a future world champion as well. It's opening up. It's opening up in the middleweight division. It really is. I actually think the middleweight division could actually be dominated by British fighters. I really do believe that. As we don't know if Tim Tszyu, obviously Tim Tszyu has moved up to middleweight. I think it'd be very difficult to beat Tim Tszyu, in my opinion. So the thing is with middleweight division, I call it a poor division because there's no standouts there. Let's be real. But I feel it can be dominated. It can get dominated by these British fighters. You had George Liddard, you had Denzel Bentley, you had Brad Pauls. Did them all a world title shot. Janabek has failed a trust test. Janabek should no longer be in the sport. Take all the belts off him and stop holding up the middleweight division. You had the heavyweight division. Stop holding it up. So yeah. Right. Now it's on to the main event. An intriguing rematch between Nathaniel and Cristobal Lorente for the EBU Hooping Featherweight title. Final eliminator for the WBC World Featherweight title held by Bruce Hamilton. And that's a winnable fight. Whoever does win this fight, it's a winnable fight against Bruce Hamilton. Everyone do not rate Bruce Hamilton, including myself. And it's a massive night for the final Toyans. Josh Taylor in the studio. Yeah, can he follow into Josh Taylor's footsteps and become a Scottish world champion, potentially? The final Toyans for me is still Southpaw. Obviously, the first fight ending in the draw with Lorente. He's a former British and Commonwealth champion. He's obviously fought at hooping level as well. Cristobal Lorente is no mud, as we saw in the first fight. Cristobal Lorente, very crafty fighter, very hard working as well. And that's what got him a draw, in my opinion. His craftiness, very crafty as well. His hard work as well. He's a pressure fighter. He can work at a high work pace as well, as we all saw in the first fight. Got that technical accuracy as well. Very effective with his reach. Very good at inside fighting and body work as well. So, Cristobal Lorente, no mud. He's no mud, but I think this is the night for Nathaniel to put in a statement performance, and send a message to the WBC World Champion, Bruce Townsend. Come on with the Scotland, Bruce. Come on with the Scotland. Why am I doing the call out? But that's what I want to see. Nathaniel Collins put in a statement performance, call out the WBC champion Bruce Townsend. Yes, have it in Krasdor. Yes, have it in Wee Krasdor, mate. Wee Krasdor. All you wee Americans don't want to come to Krasdor. Wee Krasdor. But yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 impression. Spot on. It's then held because Janabek's trud sheet. Collins' statement win, then the call out would be told. It's the fight to make. For the winner. Whoever does win this fight deserves that fight against Bruce Townsend. And Bruce Townsend will accept the fight as well. He will accept it because it'll be a winnable fight for him as well. Because Bruce Townsend's beating no one else. He's not going to beat anyone else in the featherweight division. Let's be real. I'm not shocked if Sweet Caroline's being played at the moment. I swear I put all the fights to daughter points. That worked out well, didn't it? So far, it's not really been good performances from the Scottish fighters, has it? Because Aston Brown got stopped. Dana Buckle, Dana Buckle got gifted, obviously, a stoppage win. Because Leivars had to retire due to his eye. So to Nathaniel Collins has put in a statement performance for Scotland. Oh, what a fight that's going to be. Fabio Wardy, Daniel Dubois. What a fight that's going to be. Someone's getting knocked out. Someone's getting stopped. Now I said that, it'll probably go pretty straight to points. Wardy or Dubois. That's a hard one to call. Oh, he can't. The thing is, though, Fabio Wardy's got that statement win now, hasn't he? Against Joseph Parker. He can't count him out. And to be fair, when Dubois and Parker were supposed to fight, I actually had Parker beaten Dubois. So yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler for my prediction on who I think might win that fight between the two of them, Wardy and Dubois. See, I think we watching this first fight between Collins and Lorente. When you rewatch it, I actually think Collins won the fight. I do think Collins did enough to win the fight for me. I didn't argue with a draw, but I still think Collins did more than enough to win the first fight. To win the first fight for me. I actually think Collins didn't go for stoppage. I really do. I think Collins knows that, well, he feels like he got robbed in the first fight of a win. So he'll feel like, yes, go for the stoppage. Go for the stoppage. Let's not go to pretty judge start hard. Hold up, Jesse Bantamweight. Jesse Bantamweight moving up to bantamweight. He's coming. A new way. Bam is coming. He is coming. So basically, Bam could become a freeweight world champion if he defeats Antonio Vardas. He's so good, man. Jesse Bantamweight is so good, man. Top 5 pound for pound fighters in the world. Top 5 pound for pound fighters in the world. And a new way, he's coming. He's coming after you. A new way versus Bantamweight in the next couple of years. Won it. Won it. And you know what? I think a new way will actually wait. He will wait for Bam as well. Because we've been waiting for a new way to move from super bantamweight to featherweight for what? The last year or so. and he hasn't done it. Let's see what this. Sonya, the featherweight rankings, Bruce Townsend champion, Collins, Lorente, Netball. That's a shout. I see Netball. He could have another world title shot soon after his defeat to Brandon Figueroa. Yuri Neri's there as well. I do want to mute my microphone for the Nathaniel Collins walk on. Should be it. Come on, down with it. The man needs to sleep. Oh, he has to get on with it. Here we are. Collins, 29 years old. Lorente, 30 years old. Collins came in at 125.4 pounds. Lorente, 124.5 pounds. Collins is 5'6". Lorente is the taller man, so he will have that weight advantage. So, but I do think Collins, like I said, I do think Collins is the more skilled boxer for me. And we're going to get the walk-ons now for this main event, this intriguing rematch. But is it going to be a statement performance from Collins, or is Lorente gonna come on home turf and spoil the Scottish pie? Cristobal Lorente has true his last 2 fights, which is quite interesting. He's had 3 draws in his career. And the compete for Dora, I see Cristobal Lorente is a champion, isn't he? He's a hooping champion. It's forgot about that. Here we go. Here's Nathaniel Collins' walkout. I just completely forgot. The hooping title's not on the line, is it? Even Davis won it, didn't he? I just completely forgot about that. Yeah, I just forgot. Yeah, even Davis won the title, didn't he? Against pretty Condé. So yeah, it's actually a final game now, isn't it? For the WBC World Featherweight title. But even Davis will still be in the waiting because he'll look to try and defend his title against the user of this fight. Well, the winner of this fight will obviously try and fight Bruce Townsend for that WBC belt. So now both of them are then introduced in the win. Both guys are in the win. Intriguing rematch ahead. Yeah, we just changed some of the banners. I think this will go to points, but I said that about pretty older fights, to be fair. It's a big night, massive night for Nathaniel Collins. Is he going to put in the statement performance for those Scottish fans and finally, and now get that world title shot against Bruce Townsend, or will Chris Belluente come onto his home turf and spoil the Scottish party? Something's got to give here. Something's got to give. Chris Belluente unbeaten for a reason. Even though I do think in that first fight, I think Collins should have been given the decision, in my opinion. But I really do believe Nathaniel Collins is out. He's gonna go out there tonight to make a statement, and not yet at daughter points, as you can't really trust these bloody judges sometimes, can you? Yeah, Scottish crowd behind him. It's the final fight of the night. It's the main event. It's an intriguing rematch between these two. And yeah, it looks like this watch on is probably done door under the 3 hours. This is quite short, to be fair. Quite short compared to other watch-ons. Other watch-ons would have been pretty 4 to 5 hours. So, but not complaining. I do need my sleep after this. Both men now in the middle to win. It is fight night. Yes, stay it on. Yes, set this main event on. Is it going to be the statement performance from Collins, or is Lorente going to spoil the party in this rematch? As we are underway. Lorente is on the back foot. Collins is, as expected, Collins is going to start on the front foot here. Don't forget, Lorente will have that reach, very crafty. But I do think Toyans is the better stilled boxer, in my opinion. It's quite a cautious first minute from both fighters. But I think this is the right move from Toyans to be on the front foot and try and cut off the win. One and a half minutes yet of this first round. No action yet. Been tossed to start. Nice hook there though from Toyans. I think that's the only shot so far that's been landed. Just that overhand hook from Toyans. Shot to the torso of the body there. .30 seconds remaining. Oh, nice. Nice hook there. Shot rounded there from Toyans. I think Toyans has definitely nicked this round for me. Oh, nice. Oh, nice shot rounded there from Lorente. Bit of a commentator's curse there. But yeah, I think Toyans. It wasn't an eventful round, but you have to give it to Toyans. That's the only shot Lorente landed in that round, which was towards the end. I think Collins landed a couple more shots than Lorente. I would normally give that a 10-10, but I am going to give it a 10-9 to Collins. I think he just nicked it. Obviously, he'll need to do a lot more, Collins. I think he will need to be a lot more active as the round's still on. But yeah, toss to start from both of them. Toss to start, but Collins won that round for me. As we go in to round two, which will get more eventful. It will get more eventful as the rounds go on. I do believe that. Good job from Collins there. Oh, nice hook. And nice hook again from Collins. I could actually see it being a shutout. I really do. Could potentially see it being a shutout performance, which will also be a statement win for Collins as well. Statement performance from Collins as well. Nice hook landed there then from Collins. Good job though. Good job from Lorente. But then I'm quite surprised by Lorente. He's normally more crafty, isn't he? Normally more crafty, but the more crafty bots at the moment has been Coins. Oh, nice left hook there. Counter left hook by Lorente. 1 minute remaining. I still think this has been a Coins round for me. Lorente needs to land more than this the bloody one shot. One counter shot. Where's your brother, mate? Where's your brother? Yeah, where's your brother at? Still recovering, isn't he? Still recovering. Yeah, I see you. I can see you. Inside. Where's your brother? Oh, nice left hook there from Collins. And there we go. Definitely a Collins round there. You know, I had my little monologue there about a certain someone win side. And yeah, round two. Collins for me again. Lorente needs to do more for me. Like, all Llorente's done so far just landed the one counter punch in the first 2 rounds. Whether it's a counter punch or a counter jab. Yeah, nice 1-2 hooks there from Collins. Even though he did that a bit caught there. But that's not good enough for Lorente. Lorente needs to do more. The 1-2 combinations are definitely going to win Collins this fight at the moment. Course a start to this round. Oh, what's Cal Phantom Watson? Seriously. I'll read the comments in a minute. It's just been a quick turnaround. And no, I don't like UFC. No, well, I don't dislike UFC. I just don't watch it. I don't watch UFC. Too brutal for me. I know boxing's brutal, but UFC, fucking hell, that's more brutal. See, again, Coins just landed more combinations. Lorente, I didn't see this one Lorente in the first fight. Lorente landed more combinations than he's shown here. I don't know what's up with Lorente. I really don't. Like, all he's landing at the moment is a one counter punch or one counter jab. Collins is landing more combinations, like the 1-2 more 1-2 combinations. This one shot from Lorente, it's not done enough. Not going to be done enough. Is something wrong with Lorente? Like, is he ill? Has he got an injury? Because you just never know, do you? Just never know. Better. That's better from Lorente. That's what he needs to do more. Nice 1-2-3 combination there from Lorente before. But he needs to do that more. Once again, he's not done enough in this round. Nice counter combinations there from Toyans to end the round, and that's another Toyans round for me. Better from Lorente, it is better, but again, he needs to do that more. Lorente, it's no dud, but it's no dud just doing the one shot counters, because that ain't on date yet anywhere on the judge's scorecard. And to answer your question, no, I don't like UFC. Too brutal for me. But I do. Well, I don't dislike UFC. Full respect to them, but I just don't watch it. Simple. Now on to round 4. Toyans has won all the rounds so far. They're just checking each other out with the champs here. These punch stats. What are these punch stats all on about? With my eye tests, for me, Toyans has landed the better shots than Lorente. Nah, these punch stats are just a joke, honestly. The thing is though, I do think Toyans can do up a level. He can definitely do up a level in this fight still. But for me, I still think Toyans is doing more than enough to be winning every round so far, including this one. Stop looking at stats in boxing. Same with the bloody. It's the same football. Stop looking at stats. You need to use your eyes in boxing, because these boxing stats can be AI generated. Let's be real. Oh, better. That is better from Lorente. I think there was a shift though from Toyans, to be fair. 50 seconds remaining of round 4. You know what? Actually, I do think Llorente's winning this round. After that combination move there from Llorente. This is better from Llorente. This is what he needs to do. He needs to be the man, to be the front-footed man. Put Toyans on the back foot. This is what Llorente needs to do. Because when Toyans is that front-footed southpaw, it's a hard man to beat. Because we all know southpaws are very difficult in boxing. Yeah, you know what? I think Toyans has had a round off there. I will give that round to Llorente. Let me read this comment. Feels like Toyans had a round off there, to be fair. UFC never had a death. I would consider boxing more brutal. I agree. You know what? That's a fair point. But I do agree it does look more brutal to the naked eye. Yeah, I just feel like the UFC obviously get more brutal injuries, don't they? Like with the arms and all that. But you got a fair point on boxing though, because we've seen a lot of fair towards tests in sport boxing, which still needs to be sorted. It's still dark out hand around in boxing, round 500 away, by the way. And that's what's going to happen in boxing. That's what's going to happen. They're just waiting for a well-known name to get seriously hurt or even worse, killed because someone failed a TUDS test that we don't know about afterwards. That's what it's going to take. The world of boxing does not care about, even though we've already had deaths in boxing. I think it was in Japan, wasn't it? I think it was in Japan, but they don't care because it's not a well-known name. It shouldn't be about a well-known name. For me, it should be dealt with properly. Even if you fail one test, you're done. You're out of sport for good. Simple. Anyways, Southampton actually gave round 3 to Lorente. For me, I don't agree with that. I actually thought Lorente won the 4th round, not the 3rd. I know there's going to be failed TUDS tests in UFC as well. Obviously, it's going to happen in every sport. But boxing's appalling. Boxing does not deal with failed TUDS tests well. They don't. Oh, this 6-month ban, 1 year ban. What's the fucking point? What's the point? Ban them from the sport. For good. I do have this round level at the moment. Both of them have landed. Both of them have landed Tom Nason's here. After I just went on the one about failed TUDS tests, but I'm just sick of failed TUDS tests now in boxing. I'm sick of talking about it. And it's going to keep on going, keep on happening, because they don't care. Boxing only cares about the money. Simple as that. Conor Benn's not being cleared for his failed TUDS tests. Words do not mean anything to me. Where's the evidence? "15 seconds to go." It's been quite even this round. To be fair. It's a hard round to start, this one, because I do think Lorente has probably done more to throwing, but how many of them have landed? That's the thing. So I'm going to start that at 10-10. Actually, I am going to start that at 10-10 round. I think both of them were active in that round. Yes, the comments. I'll subscribe to you, Doug Pierre by Pierre. Cheers for that, mate. Cheers for that. I do appreciate the subscribe. Yeah, I just do it as a hobby, to be honest with you, and did my honest opinion on anything. I think boxing's more dangerous because UFC fighters chase the finish, and once someone gets concussed, the fight stops. Whereas in boxing, you can get knocked down multiple times and keep fighting. It's possible TKO for Toyins. Yeah, potentially. I think Toyins, I do agree. I actually do think Toyins can actually go up the level. I think he can actually stop this guy. I really do. I do think Toyins can get better and better. He's winning this fight. Toyins definitely winning this fight at the moment. And again, I cannot read the stats. I can't really read anything into these stats for me. I judge by the eye test. And for me, that round 5 was level for me. Oh, then that's a knockdown. And there we go. I don't know if that was a knockdown or was it a knockdown or a skip, but at the end of the day, it's been counted as a knockdown. And now Toyans has got a good chance. Oh, Lorente responds. Oh, I thought Toyans went down there as well. That would have been some response. Oh, it's all Aston here now. After that knockdown for Lorente. Obviously Lorente, sorry, that knocked down. I need to see a replay if whether it was a knockdown or not. But Lorente, very positive after being knocked down. This could still be a level round here because despite the knockdown, because I don't think Toyans is we chumped on him, has he, after knocking him down. And Lorente, you know what? Very positive here. Oh, good combinations by Lorente. And so far, that's the most positive I've seen of Cristobal Belluente, despite being knocked down. I need to see if it was a skip or a knockdown. He's been more positive since that knockdown. Because obviously he needs to be. He needs to be more positive. Really is good to see by Belluente. And this has been a great round so far. And you know what? It's probably been a great round for Belluente. Said he needed that knockdown. Again, good counters from Lorente here. Oh, and Lorente has landed on him here. And Lorente is all over him. Oh, nice combinations here. What a response. What a response from Lorente here in this round 6. You know what's crazy? That's what's crazy about it. And fair play to Lorente. Obviously, I have to give it a tie because it was a knockdown. It was a knockdown. But he could argue that Lorente actually won that round, despite the knockdown. Oh no! It was a clear knockdown. It was a clear knockdown. He got caught by the jab. He got caught by the jab of Toyans. But yeah, missed opportunity from Toyans. Missed opportunity after Lorente was down. After Lorente got knocked down, it was actually Cristobal Lorente who was pouncing on Toyans. Best round of the fight for me. Best round of the fight, even though it shouldn't really be a tie. Even though I started a tie that round, basically Lorente won that fight, won that round, despite being knocked down. But obviously, it needs to be started a tie because of the knockdown. Yeah, he's becoming more active. He's getting more joy. He's getting more joy now, Lorente. I think the thing is with Lorente, after that round, he can smell the blood. Should give him confidence here. Oh, and Collins try to shift that shot. Nice combinations then from Lorente. He's becoming more active now, isn't he? A bit like the first fight, where the first fight, for the whole of the first fight, he was active with them combinations. He's now done back to that. And it's giving him joy. It is giving him joy here. Southampton has it level. The hook to the side of the face there, and you went again. Good combinations when you went again. $40 remaining. And at the moment, Juventus winning this fight on. Nice 1-2-3 combinations then from Juventus. Tell you what, it's been a bad night. It's been a bad night for Scotland, hasn't it? The Scottish fighters on this card not really put in the performances here. And at the moment, this is on a tightrope, this fight between Collins and Lorente. Good shot again from Lorente. Good movement from Lorente. Good shot to the body. And a nice 1-2 combinations again. And that is a Lorente round for me. Who's winning? Who's winning overall? So I gave the first 3 rounds to Collins. I gave Lorente the 4th round. I got Collins winning shots. I'm trying to work it out. Yeah, I got Collins still winning. I've got Collins still winning shots, but for me, Lorente is closing that gap. He is closing that gap now in terms of the points on the scorecard. If it wasn't for the knockdown, I actually think Lorente would be tying up this fight. Now on to round 8. I've enjoyed this fight. I've actually enjoyed it. The hook landed at the start of the round from Lorente there. Could we see a trilogy? Could we see a trilogy between these two? I won't mind that. Two minutes remaining in this round. Yeah, nice shots to the liver from Lorente and to the side of the head. Another nice hook to the body there from Lorente. Good. Nice combinations then from Lorente. And Collins, at the moment, Collins is struggling. Collins struggling to land on Lorente. At the moment, it's been a fight of 2 halves, hasn't it? It's looking like it's going to be a fight of 2 halves. Again, like the first fight, nice combinations then from Lorente with 1 minute remaining. And this is going to be another Lorente round. Llorente's got all the momentum here. Despite for me, I had him using shots on the scorecard, but at the moment, Llorente's now going to level this up on the scorecard. It's got the momentum. Nice 1-2 at the end from Llorente. He's bottom well. He really is bottom well now, Llorente. And at the moment, Nathaniel Collins doesn't seem to have an answer for being that front-footed still southpaw that he is. It's been an absolute war, this fight. And Lorente has now leveled this fight up. And he has won that round for me, Lorente. And all the momentum is with Lorente for me. Pierre said Collins is a 3-1 favourite. Yeah, he was. I believe the odds should be even now. Should be even. It's like Nathaniel Collins has took a back foot since he knocked Lorente down. It's just crazy. Yeah, the odds are even on my book. Yeah, for me, it's on a tightrope now, this fight, with the final 4 rounds remaining. Llorente's definitely leveled off the fight now for me. And to be honest with you, I can't believe that, though. After all of that, Llorente's now leveled off the fight. Llorente's winning Southampton scorecard. I can't argue with it. Can't argue with that. Because momentum is with Llorente. Yeah, Dud. He's getting more Dud defensively as well, Llorente, in terms of his movement. In terms of his movement and his Kinston. Nice 1-2 uppercuts there on Llorente. That got through the guard of Nathaniel Collins. It's not really been an active round, this one. But again, I think Llorente with them 1-2 uppercuts there that landed through the guard. Probably been the shot of this round so far. As we've got 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining. Nice body shots again from Llorente. Collins needs to get a grip. And once again, Tom Nelson's landing through Collins' guard. Collins needs to get a grip here. He really does. Because this fight is going to get away from him. The momentum of Llorente at the moment. What is Collins doing? What is he doing? The final Collins has been poor since he went down. He's took the back foot. And it's actually David Llorente that with pretty momentum. Once again, Llorente's becoming more accurate with these shots on the final Collins. They're getting through the guard with Collins as well. 30 seconds remaining. Very crafty work from Llorente. I think Collins has got no choice. He needs to just fight back and try and make it a war. Pura. And now, Cristobal Lorente is now leading this fight, in my eyes. Lorente is winning this fight now for me. How things can change and bottom after the first 3 rounds when we all thought Collins won the first 3 rounds. But after that, after the first 3 rounds, the momentum changed and now swung with Lorente. Final 3 rounds. And I tell you what, I can't see anything changing. I can't see the momentum changing. I really don't. In these final 3 rounds. Your final coins, what have you got in these final 3 rounds? Because you need to swing this fight back in your favour, because otherwise Lorente is going to end up getting actually a comfortable points decision in the end. Collins now needs to fight, like you said, depends on it. Because at the moment, Collins is becoming like a statue. A frozen statue. Frozen. Is it the pressure? Is it the pressure of fighting in front of your home crowd? Nice 1-2 to the body from Lorente. It's just so easy to hit Collins. Collins is so easy to hit on the counters on Lorente. He needs to get his hands door, Collins. He needs to get his hands door. Because this is now going to become a comfortable win for Lorente on the store card. Unless he gets swabbed. Which I could see happening, to be fair. I could see that happening. And that's the problem when you're southpaw. Too afraid to get your bloody hand door. Nice uppercut there from Lorente. It's only a little one, but the old count. Oh, nice 1-2s on Lorente there. 30 seconds remaining of round 10. Oh, nice. Nice 1-2-3 combination stand on Lorente. And that's another round. And that is another Lorente round for me. Someone needs to give the final Collins a real slap. If I'm Collins' corner, they need to give him a slap and give him a right good bulletin, because he's now using this fight comfortably. He's now using this fight comfortably now, Nathaniel Collins. After winning the first 3 rounds, but after that, the momentum's been with Lorente after the first 3 rounds. It's like complacency set in for Collins after he got that knockdown as well. They need to give Collins a real slap. They need to give him a slap, because they need to tell Collins to wake up. Because these final 2 rounds, Collins now needs to win these final 2 rounds. Do you think a draw is possible? The first fight ended in a draw, didn't it? The first fight ended in a draw, so anything is possible in boxing. So on to round 11. The final Collins must win these final 2 rounds now for me to win this fight. Or even just probably draw this fight, actually. Never mind win this fight. At the moment, Lorente is finally showing his craftiness that he showed in the first fight. And that's what's making it tricky for Nathaniel Collins. At the moment, Nathaniel Collins has not got any adaptability. And that's the thing, he needs to adapt. Otherwise, it's done night for Collins. And Lorente will be there in that world title shot against Bruce Townsend. And Lorente's got a chance against Bruce Townsend as well. Let's not pretend Bruce Townsend's any good either. Get your hands, though. He's lost it. Collins has lost it now, hasn't he? He's just Collins is frozen. Nice combinations there then. Don't get the Scottish crowd fool you. With my eyes, Lorente landed one or two uppercuts there. One or two uppercuts. Well, he sneaked one or two uppercuts in there. Again, good combinations then from Lorente. Too easy to hit. Collins is too accurate to hit. Lack of head movement. Lack of head movement from Collins again. And now, Nathaniel Collins is going to need a miracle in the final round. To be honest with you, I think Collins will need either a knockdown, but not even a knockdown. I actually think Collins needs to stop Lorente now. Needs to stop Lorente in the final round. As they do here, throwing punches at each other. Throwing shots at each other. And yeah, Lorente for me. Lorente then won that round. And Nathaniel Collins is going to need a miracle in the final round. A miracle stoppage. Miracle KO or stoppage win. Because now, I've got Lorente winning quite comfortably on the scorecard. And the thing is, the first 3 rounds, I don't even think Collins was that good in the first 3 rounds. He just did more than enough in the first 3 rounds. But after the first 3 rounds, you're saying Collins is done. And what's so annoying, I fucking need a fucking toilet as well. That's what's so annoying. But I'm not missing this final round. It's been an absolute war of a rematch. But at the moment, barring any miracle from Collins, Cristobal Lorente has done that title shot against Bruce Townsend and done spoil the Scottish party here. And yet, it's going to be a miracle chaos that stoppers from Collins. And at the moment, Collins knows he needs to go for it as well. He needs to do it. More Kinson from Cristobal Lorente. That's all he needs to do, Lorente. Just keep on going with that Kinson, and he should get a comfortable scorecard win. Two minutes remaining. Of this final round of this fight. And Lorente is doing everything to frustrate Nathaniel Collins, who needs that stoppage and KO victory. Anything's possible in boxing, though. We cannot rule it out. 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining. Nice 1-2s then from Lorente. Yeah, he's making Torrens miss here, isn't he? He is making Torrens miss. This is frustrating, Nathaniel Torrens. As Lorente lands another 1-2s there. Yeah, for me, I still don't think Torrens has done anything in this round. Even though Torrens has needed a miracle tail on stoppage, I just think Llorente's been so dud on the talent of punting as well. Wherever Torrens has to offer, Llorente offers more than Torrens for me. And that's been the difference in this fight, especially from round 4 onwards. 15 seconds remaining. As Llorente is just stewing him now. Llorente is taunting him. And that should be a comfortable win for Cristobal Llorente on start card. I don't think Torrens even won that round for me. I think Llorente did more than enough to win that round. And for me, I think Cristobal Llorente has tamed and spoiled the Scottish party. And Cristobal Llorente should get the decision by a comfortable margin. Despite being knocked down in round 6, Cristobal Llorente should get the decision and should get that title shot against Bruce Cowan. And I am just going to go for a quick toilet break, then I'll be back for the start card. And there we go, Cristobal Llorente. That's given the points decision victory by split decision. I think that's a bit of a chore, to be honest with you. Why it was split decision. Whoever gave that star card to Nathaniel Torrens needs to be sacked, in my opinion. How the fuck do you have it 116 to 111 for Nathaniel Collins. But the right man won. The right man won and deservedly so. Cristobal Lorente, that 6th round performance, that was the best. For me, that was the best round for Cristobal Lorente. Getting knocked down and how positive he was. Biting down his thumb shield and still and actually winning that round despite getting knocked down. And now he's on a get a world title shot against Bruce Townsend, the WBC champion, and that's a winnable fight for Bruce Townsend. That's a winnable fight for Cristobal Lorente, in my opinion. I really do believe that. Because let's not make out Bruce Townsend some world beater when he isn't. And let me just put it on there. Let's see what the comments are saying. What the fuck? Lorente only a minus 160 favourite. Cristobal Lorente won the fight. And deservedly so. And deservedly won. By a comfortable margin as well. Oh, what a shame. Not of older fans even. What a shame. Fair play to Lorente. With the fans against him, and he put in that performance, real crafty performance from Lorente, and and now he will fight for the world title against Bruce Townsend. Wasn't to be for the final Collins. On the final Collins is a big night as well, but again he'll be back. He'll be back in my opinion. The final Collins. He needs to learn. He needs to adapt for me. Nathaniel Collins was just too predictable for me throughout that fight. He did not adapt at all, and that was the difference for me. And that was the difference. In terms of what nets for both fighters, what will be nets for both fighters before I end this Watchalong. This is what I think will be nets. Obviously, Cristobal Lorente versus Bruce Townsend for WBC title. And for me, I wouldn't mind seeing the final Collins versus Liam Davis for the European title. I think that's a winnable fight for both fighters, to be honest with you. I think Liam Davis, I think both fighters, I think both Collins and Davis will go back and forward as well in the win. They'll go back and forward as well. So I can probably see that being made for the European title on like a Magnificent 7 card, something like that. While Cristobal Lorente, he should fight Bruce Townsend now for that WBC title, and that's a winnable fight for Lorente as well. So, a Spanish world champion. Imagine if we get a Spanish world champion, that would be good to see, wouldn't it? But yeah. Massive appreciation to everyone tuning in before the neighbours come and shout at me. Massive appreciation to everyone tuning in for this guy's Green Watchalong. Cristobal Lorente come over to Scotland to spoil the Scottish party and win that title shot against Bruce Townsend by defeating Nathaniel Collins by split decision, even though for me it was quite comfortable in the end for Cristobal Lorente on the start card. Bad night for Scotland, as also we saw Aston Brown get stopped by Sam Dee, and even though Dan Arbuckle won, he got gifted a decision. Let's be real, got gifted a stoppage because Leivars was winning that first fight for me. But obviously Leivars had to retire due to his eye being shut. So, and obviously, have I missed anything else out? And of course, we saw a furious performance from White and Barney Smith to stop Conor McIntosh inside 2 rounds. So, I don't leave it there. Massive appreciation to everyone tuning into the Ice Cream Watchalong, and massive appreciation to those that have subscribed as well. And I will see you all in the next one.